CSUN students have been looking into issues Black men face in the workforce. To present the results, CSUN held a biannual Men of Color inquiry and student research poster session.
Valley View's Jael Allen talked with Africana Studies professor Cedric Hackett about the research.
Today we're sitting with CSUN Africana Studies professor Cedric Hackett. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
His students did a little research on the trials and tribulations Black men face in professional settings. So I was wondering, you organized this event that's coming up, and I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about, the poster research that your students were working on and what exactly your students were looking into.
Okay, first of all, let me say that this is the 9th event of its kind. It's biannual. And my students in my class, the Black Male in Contemporary Times, they are researching a question or determining a hypothesis on the course content in our class. So it could be anywhere from Black men in fashion, Black men in incarceration, gender issues, and the like.
Why do you think it's important to have this type of research study going on, and why do you think it's important to present this to students on campus?
I think spaces, intellectual spaces where students of color, and particularly Black men, can express their views on their experience. Experience is so important, but normally non-cognitive variables are not the traditional measures of how successful you are, but for Black men it is. It's important for Black men to know that they're not alone in some of the feelings. Some of them could be going through a concept that Dr. Joy DeGruy Leary calls post-traumatic slave syndrome. Sometimes, when they're going through this disintegration from society, this confusion, they take it out on the people closest to them. And so we try to look at that. Some folks have talked about relationships within the family, absent fathers, and things of the like. Those are important concepts to look at.
So lastly, what are you hoping your students gain from this project?
If we can get students to gain the confidence, the self-efficacy to believe in themselves and to believe in their skills and abilities, they'll be more effective agents in society in this democratic situation that we're dealing with.
Wow, I think that's absolutely amazing. So again, thank you, Professor Hackett, for joining us today. We're going to send it back to you in the studio.